Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're coming back, welcome back. Glad to have you back. So today is a messages from the Ancestors reading. So we're just going to see what messages they have for you. Remember, time is fluid. This could be past, present, or future. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Give me 1 second. Okay, so I didn't get too many downloaded messages or channel messages as I was shuffling. I just kept hearing like there's like one small piece, one small fragment or some kind. I kept seeing the Page of Pentacles reverse. So it feels like one lesson or something that is just not being seen, being learned. It feels like it's hidden in plain sight. But we'll see the direction that the reading takes us today. And once I start getting some tarot on the table, maybe I'll have a clear message. But let's see. Thank you, Spirit. We have clear your mind, be present, focus, embrace. You guys seem to always get this card. Whole self-health, natural therapies, balance. I always say that word wrong. Can't remember how to say it. I think I had to look it up once. But like for like 3 readings in a row, you guys got this message right here. I think one of the last ones, it was about really grounding yourself as well. It could just be that type of energy as well. Okay. So clear your mind is 28. You could be 28 years old. February 8th could be important to you. The month of September could be important to you as well. The month of October, something could have happened in October. Let me see. I'm not feeling called to read whole self-health, so we're just going to read clear your mind. I usually read both, but I'm not feeling called to do that, so we won't do that this week. Okay. This card reminds you to slow down and take stock of what is important to you right now. You may have lost your connection to who and what matters most. If there's too much confusion around you, you may lose focus. Try not to get distracted from your values. Be clear about who you are and your immediate needs. Avoid putting your happiness and well-being off for another day. When you are focused, your energy has direction and purpose. Engaging in the moment helps you avoid distraction, so you can give your attention to the task or people at hand. Being clear about what is important to you encourages the universe to flow with your intentions and goals. Appreciate Pariah's, I think that's what it says, philosophy of living in the here and now. Do not keep looking to the past. Try not to worry about the future and enjoy what you are experiencing in the present. You guys might be overthinking. That's been a little heavy in the energy as well. Overthinking. Putting too much pressure on yourself. Not having faith in spirit and your guides. Because whole self-health is really about taking care of yourself, eating the right foods, doing the right things. Because that one always comes up. It could be what you're feeding yourself, and it doesn't just have to be food. It could be knowledge. It could be overconsumption of technology, social media, all things like that. It could be that you're distracting yourself from your path. It's just the immediate energy that I feel. But we'll get into the tarot and see how it goes. I have the Magician in a reverse, Gemini, Virgo energy. Okay, Strength in the Page of Pentacles, Leo energy with strength. Oh, I just realized I'm like super out of frame. I was so busy looking at the cards, I wasn't looking at the camera really. I apologize. I don't think I have it as high as I usually do as well. So, my bad. I think I have it a little lower than usual. Let me see. Yeah, I think I do. It's a little lower. Okay, sorry about that. Queen of Swords. Whoa. Okay, we have Judgment, and then we have the Page of Cups reversed and the Eight of Cups. Look at that. On the bottom we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. You see how when I started shuffling for your energy, right, it felt like I got really distracted. I wasn't paying attention to my camera placement. I wasn't looking at the screen. You know, as I was saying that you guys may feel a bit distracted, right? And it feels like I said, overconsumption of something. And it, like I said, doesn't have to necessarily be like food or something like that. It could be anything. With the Hierophant here, Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like there's a huge shift happening in your energy. It feels like the energy of the divine, your spirit guides, your higher power, whatever you believe in, stepping in and taking out everything. Whatever unfinished business there is about to be closed. So if there has been distractions, if you haven't been hearing the messages that have been coming through, it feels like that's no more. It feels like that's going to come to a complete stop. It feels like not living this way anymore, not doing things that way anymore. Yeah. Because it's coming from a place of ego, it's coming from like a place of instant gratification, something that feels good in the moment. But when you take that time to take a minute to yourself, even like self-reflection or something like that, it feels like as soon as you start to get an uneasy feeling, or you start to think of something negative or something like that, you start to distract. You might get on TikTok, you might get on YouTube and watch funny videos, or you might go to the corner store and get your favorite, you know, drink or chips or something. You know, take it how it resonates, whatever that, you know, that comfort is for you. So instead of facing your shadow, it feels like facing the things that you need to look at and heal, you're distracting yourself from looking at something else. Okay, so the first card out was the Magician reverse. Spirit, please clarify the Magician reverse. Queen of Swords. Five of Wands reverse. King of Cups. Five of Pentacles. The Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands, and Temperance, Sagittarius energy. The High Priestess and the reverse Pisces energy. You're not being honest with yourself. You're not facing whatever is hurting you right now. And really learning about this, and yeah, and stepping into your confidence with it. Like not acknowledging this pretty much feels like you're abandoning yourself. Like, I know we get distracted on our journey sometimes. Sometimes we don't want to do the work. Sometimes we just get exhausted with it. You know, constantly in a state of like healing, or something like that. It just feels like the more you don't acknowledge whatever this is, even like bring clarity and truth to yourself and being guided, the more you delay your highest timeline, the more you delay destiny. This is about you conquering that. And it's always been with this collective, whoever finds my readings, it really feels like stepping into your masculine energy. It always feels like that. It always feels like your feminine side, because we all have feminine and masculine energy. It always feels like your feminine side is more balanced. There are times when the Empress is in the reverse or the feminine energy is in reverse. But this always feels like finding that strength within yourself, finding that resilience within yourself. Like being that masculine you never had if you have a father wound, a very heavy one. But they want you to acknowledge whatever this is, to transmute this energy into something else. Because it feels like I said, it feels like abandoning yourself. This is about pouring love into whatever this wound is for you. Whatever hurts you. Whatever has taken a really long time for you to heal from. It feels like you have to find a way to pour that into yourself right now. Self-love, self-worth. And I keep breaking on the Emperor. So this is about bringing that nurturing, that it feels like the father you wish you had, or the father you never had, or the male figure you never had. Like bringing that within yourself. It feels like someone here, and this is a collective reading, so take it how it resonates, but it just feels like someone here needs that within themselves right now, and not looking for it outside of yourself. With the masculine, like I said, we all have feminine and masculine energy, but when you learn how to give that to yourself, and pour that into yourself, and love yourself, and get your emotions in check, it feels like things are going to balance out. Okay, what role they play in your life? We have strength, Leo energy. Spirit, please clarify strength for me. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, to let go of fear, to open your heart, to seek truth within yourself. Know that you're guided and that you're loved. The Strength card for me is definitely, heart chakra. The color green can be important to you. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords and the Five of Swords, the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. Six of Swords reverse, the Hangman, Pisces energy. The Tower, so a lot of water here. Scorpio energy in the reverse, the Page of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Yeah, they guide you from the pain, from the loss, whatever you feel like you have to fight for, like constantly fight for. They play the role in your life for you to learn how to let that go, seek truth in everything, learn in every situation, knowing that not every battle needs to be fought, because some of those things are just so minuscule and not a part of where you're supposed to be. When you could see through it with clarity, with truth, when you could use your heart, your mind, and your soul, when you could dig deep and see through illusions, they guide you through that. It's like teaching you how to completely surrender and see everything from every perspective that you can, to align fully. To be truly awakened is how they guide you in this lifetime. Whatever conflicts, because we have almost all the fives here. We're really just missing the Five of Cups. It may seem so big, so grand, but this is a tiny part of your soul's journey. Just a speck of something that is supposed to be getting you to a higher frequency. Because us as humans, we make so many things so much bigger sometimes than what they are. Right? And then once we get a little further down the line and we start to heal from that and move and get on to that different vibration, we always end up telling ourselves, well, why did I trip so much over that? Why did I give so much energy to that situation? It didn't need all of that from me. And that's what it feels like. You take these Five of Swords or these Five of Pentacles and Five of Wands situations sometimes, and make them big when they're small, insignificant. But at the time when they were happening, they felt so huge, they felt so big. And they guide you to see the truth in all of those situations and how they move you forward, how they propel you forward. It has something to do with your heart, though. How you open yourself up. They guide you through that. They put you through these situations to help you open yourself up, to be seen, be heard. It's really like soul lessons, how you, like, if you were to write a book, how that would help somebody. It's that type of energy. And what do they want you to acknowledge? You have the Page of Wands. Spirit, please clarify the Page of Wands. Look at that. The Devil reverse. Capricorn energy. The Six of Swords. The Nine of Wands. The Three of Wands. The Hermit, Virgo energy. Look at that. The Five of Cups. The Page of Wands reverse. The Eight of Cups. The King of Swords. The Four of Swords. The Ten of Cups. What I'm hearing right now is certain battles are not to be fought. They're to be, moved on from. And it feels like with the Page of Wands, for me as a reader, the Page of Wands is like those messages in the 3D that your ancestors, your guides, your higher beings try to get to you, with so many synchronicities. There's something that they are trying to get you to acknowledge, that it's not worth fighting for. It's not worth the fight. It's not worth doing it. It feels like it's an old wound, like it's an old trauma wound. You learned this, you did this before. Like I said, it just feels like delaying the inevitable. It's a small situation for something that is on a grander scale or a bigger scale for yourself. Like there's something so much bigger. We did see Judgment. So you're distracting yourself from some type of small hurt, something. I'm not going to say small, because everything we go through is significant to us in some way, but there's something like a fragment of something that they're telling you that it's not worth it. It's not worth putting your energy into. It's not worth either like isolating yourself or just giving attention to it. And it's going to be different for all of you. But it just gives me an energy of walking away with peace. Like, don't give it that energy. Don't feed into it. Detach completely from it. Whatever this is, it holds you back in some way. And I was about to say, you walking away brings justice. It brings balance. That's what I was about to say. You could have heavy Libra placements, but they're trying to tell you, like, it's not worth it. It's not worth holding on to. It's not worth constantly looking at. It's not worth the argument. It's not worth their words. It's not worth your time. They want you to stop fighting for something and just completely detach from it, because it's not a part of where you're supposed to go. You have something bigger and more grand coming in, and this is just a small piece of where you're going. Like I said, it feels like it's going to feel so significant and so big, but when you look back at it in a couple of years, you're really going to be like, why did I give all my energy to that? What was I thinking? And how do you honor them? We have the Queen of Swords reverse. Spirit, please clarify the Queen of Swords reverse. We have the World. We have the Ten of Wands, and then we have the Magician. And we have the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Hermit, the Five of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Justice. How you honor them is getting clarity and or speaking your truth is really what I got, and not telling yourself, leaving yourself in an illusion or confusion about something, making yourself feel less than. It's time to close this chapter with the World and completely let go. No more being in a stuck energy, okay? It just leaves you in a state of disappointment. I didn't even see that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. The Four of Cups, yeah, it leaves you in disappointment. Like, it, whatever this is that you're feeding, that you're giving to, it leaves you in a state of confusion. Like I said, illusion. You can't see clearly. You can't speak clearly. How you honor them is closing this chapter and letting this go. It's not, whatever it is, like let's say it's a person. They're not learning what they need to learn. And they're not doing what they need to do. They're not mastering. They're not in that vibration. They're not in that energy that you are on. If this is a person, take it how it resonates. I don't think it is. I think it's something that you're going through within yourself. It feels like an emotional burden. They want you to keep working on getting yourself out of that situation with the Eight of Pentacles. Keep learning, keep growing. Acknowledge it. Don't ignore your intuition. Don't ignore the signs from spirit. Don't ignore what your soul is trying to tell you. They want you to let this go. They want you to close this chapter. How can you honor them? We have the Knight of Swords. Spirit, please clarify the Knight of Swords. The Strength. And that was how they play a role in your life with the Strength card. Ten of Cups. Page of Wands. Heal your heart and follow your heart. Love yourself and nurture yourself. Disconnect from things that you know don't bring you happiness, that don't bring you joy, don't bring you peace, that knocks you out of your confidence. It's time for a total rebirth with that Scorpio energy there with death. It's about getting out of your head and giving to yourself and healing your heart so you can open your heart, and no more missing the signs. No more missing the synchronicities that they're trying to give you. They want you to go full speed to connecting deeper to yourself and to them. They're giving you messages and signs all over the place. You just have to open up and look up and see what they're trying to give you. And how you could deepen your connection with them. We have the Four of Wands reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. The Page of Pentacles. The Four of Wands upright. The Lovers. The Queen of Cups. Get back on the path. Find your happiness. Find your wholeness within yourself. Get back on track. Completely surrender. Yes, but love yourself. Close out this karmic cycle. You already won this battle. There's no more taking setbacks. No more setbacks. This is about choosing and loving yourself. Coming whole within. Letting go of this. How you honor them is getting back on track. And that is about, like I said, this is about opening your heart. Not having fear. Releasing those things that hold you back. And that's first is how you pour love into yourself. How you nurture yourself. That's what I'm getting. Whew. Okay. And the gifts that they gave you, I have the Ten of Wands. Spirit, please clarify the Ten of Wands. The Eight of Cups. Oh my gosh. The Seven of Wands flipped up right. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, King of Swords. Oof. The Four of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, Leo energy, the Hermit, Virgo energy, Sagittarius energy with Temperance, and the Star reverse, Aquarius energy. That's a lot of majors. And the Nine of Cups. It feels like they taught you when anything is not yours, when anything feels heavy or make you feel stuck, you know how to get yourself out of that situation. It's what I'm getting. Like, if you feel like you're being lied to, if you feel like you're lying to yourself, if you feel like it stresses you, you know when to go into hermit and really learn those lessons, and you know when something isn't around on your right path to make you happy. It could be disguised as a new beginning, and it feels like, if it feels like it's not nurturing you, or it feels too heavy, it feels like the gift that they gave you is learning how to set that boundary and work on yourself with the Three of Pentacles, knowing who's really a part of your tribe. And it feels like you guys got distracted from that. It really does. There are hopes for you. We have Judgment. Spirit, please clarify Judgment. The Tower, Scorpio energy. The Star. The Wheel of Fortune. The Five of Cups. The Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords. The Four of Cups, the Empress reverse, Taurus energy. The Queen of Wands, and the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. The Two of Swords. They don't want you to stay in a state of hurt anymore. When you face judgment, they don't want you to have to go through another karmic cycle, another soul lesson, another version of healing, or ignoring the healing that you need to do. When you face judgment, when you step from judgment to the world, like we have here, they want you to be able to close this chapter. They don't want you to go through another cycle of heartache, of pain, of having to constantly face this and not healing it, getting reminded of something that you hold on to, something that has taken you a long time to get over. It's just something that you hold on to, that a past version of yourself would have agonized over. But it feels like, to me, it feels like I don't want to say regression, because we saw the Ace of Swords, so you acknowledge this. But it feels like you're not stepping fully in to really just embrace the change. You may feel like you have to hold on to it, like it's a part of you, like it's a huge part of your story or something like that, but some things just need to be let go of. And how do I heal my ancestral line at this point in your timeline? We have the Knight of Cups reverse. Spirit, please clarify the Knight of Cups reverse. We have the High Priestess, Pisces energy, the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, Death, and the Nine of Cups. Justice again. Step into your confidence and step into your truth. Okay? This is about connecting deeply to yourself and no longer ignoring that gut feeling. That you know deep down that your timeline is being delayed because you're letting some type of fear get in the way of your happiness in place of your healing. It's time to let this go. It's time to go through a full transformation so your happiness could come in. You gotta let that fear go, that anxiety go. It's causing you delays. You have to be confident as you bring balance into your life. Like I said, this is about you being your own emperor, facing those truths, being that energy for you, letting go of that fear, getting out of your head. No more telling yourself that you can't, you won't, you don't. It has to be there. If it's holding you back, it should not be there. Okay? care for yourself, love for yourself. Okay, we had that here too, choosing yourself. In a healing message, we have the 8 of Cups reversed. Spirit, please clarify the 8 of Cups. The Moon flip reverse. The King of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. Death. Scorpio energy. 9 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, Queen of Wands, the Chariot reverse, the Hierophant reverse, so Cancer and Taurus energy. The 6 of Cups. You know what you've been holding on to. Spirit has been saying the whole time you have clarity and truth. And now it's time for you to step into a deep dive. Facing your shadow. And I have a reading on my channel about that. So you guys can check that out. About facing your shadow self. That feels like that's about to be another thing that's heavy in energy. But Spirit is saying that you know what's holding you back. You know what's keeping you stuck. And now it's trying to transform that energy and give to yourself. So happiness could come in. This is like some type of emotional stability for you. Because you're at the time right now. You have a blessing that's right in front of you and you're not seeing it. It's being delayed. The King and Queen of Pentacles. Balancing your energy. You could even be delaying a divine counterpart, but I'm not going to get too much into that because this feels like this is the energy within yourself. It's time for a rebirth. And you have to face your fears and go towards it head on. Open up your heart. Advice for the collective. Advice. The 7 of Wands. The 9 of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. The 4 of Cups. Did I say the Queen of Pentacles? The Queen of Wands. Oh, it's too much. The Chariot. The 10 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. The Queen of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the Lovers, Gemini energy, the 2 of Cups, the World reverse, and the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Be confident, set firm boundaries, and don't pay attention to anybody or anything where it feels like there's a lack mentality. Because there isn't. As you move forward and as you move on from whatever this is with confidence, speaking your truth, having clarity in your mind, okay? You align more with destiny. You align more with your highest timeline, but you have to be determined. You have to find that strength within yourself. You have to release anything that doesn't belong to you and move on to brighter horizons is what I'm getting. You may just need to set firm boundaries with people. Like I said, if it makes you feel like you are leaving yourself out in the cold because you're accepting something less than what you deserve, okay? Choosing yourself and stepping into your highest timeline, you have to close that door. You're getting signs everywhere from the divine, from your ancestors. They're trying to lead you, okay? You have to make the choice to choose you. You have to make the choice to let whatever this 5 of Pentacles energy is, transmute that into loving yourself and pouring into yourself and finding that confidence for you again. So those opportunities become more, those new opportunities become brighter and you can see them more clearly and you know what's for you and what's not for you. But you have to let the burdens of the past go. Whatever you're holding on to just because you feel like you need to, and it's not healthy for you, it needs to be let go of. I'm looking at my time and it's 6:06. So that can be significant. Advice for the collective, Spirit. Advice. Look what's on the bottom. Karmic relationships. You're going through a karmic situation right now, I'm telling you. And I feel like it's more so having to do with yourself instead of energy surrounding you, but it could be energy surrounding you. It might be people you need to set firm boundaries with. We have baby steps, number 36. March 6th can be significant. I think I said the month of September earlier. But yeah, that could be significant. Somebody could be 36 years old. Okay. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. You're being called to take grounded action in response to your soul's calling. To start where you are and begin building in a consistent way. So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because they're waiting to know the destination before taking the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. Our soul is always calling us every moment of every day. The way to find yourself living in harmony with the cosmos is to listen to your soul's baby calls and whispers each and every day, and to take grounded action in the direction of those calls and whispers. You're being encouraged to start small, bite-sized, to put one foot in front of the other, to do one thing every day. To break things down into achievable tasks. Time on Earth goes slower than any other planet. This may cause frustration for starseeds, who can expect a faster pace of manifestation and thus give up before the seeds begin to sprout. If you resonate with that, it's time to opt for consistency over urgency. Time to take baby steps in the direction of your calling. To remember that you don't need to have it all figured out or know exactly where the path is leading you. You don't have to know every single step along the way before you set out on your great journey. You just need to take the next step. Starseed Soul Inquiry. What's one simple baby step you can take in the direction of your soul's calling? And that could just be meditating, taking a walk, journaling, something small but significant, okay? But this is a karmic situation in your life, something that you need to detach from. And you have to find a way to do that for yourself. Advice for the collective. Advice. Prosperity lies ahead. Taurus energy. Communication is key. Gemini energy. You're very close to achieving your goal. A fiery climax approaches. Aries energy. Don't let pride get in the way. Leo energy. Believe in the impossible and be bold to make the first move. On the bottom, what do you need to release? Advice for the collective spirit. Advice. Gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Then we have death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings, and then on the bottom we have health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And that's what I'm saying. You're holding on to something that needs to have a total, complete ending, okay? And it could be a relationship. It could just be something significant in your life that you have to have the courage to let go of, okay? Yes, you feel for it. Yes, you have a lot of emotions for it, but it's not doing you any justice to hang on to it anymore. Advice for the collective spirit. Advice. Knight. Be brave and honest. You have Elder on the bottom, which your ancestors, they're guiding you. Okay, Night is number 46. April 6th could be important. September and October could have been very significant for you guys. Like, I keep getting that. Every time I look at the numbers, I just keep getting that. Like, September, October could have been a very significant time for you guys. Okay. Do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. The knight is a knight in shining armor, dedicated to the crown that his sword defends. In this sense, he is a protector of the Holy Grail and therefore of your spiritual growth and expansion. He represents the warrior in you. Sorry, something popped up on my screen. Sorry. Whether you are male or female, the energy is within you. His sword and armor show he is courageous and strong, but if you look closely, you will see he has a tear running down his face, showing his willingness to be vulnerable and his love for what he protects. The energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. If you are in a space where there's opposition, you are being guided to follow through with integrity. Because even if it seems this will slow your progress, your rewards will be much more abundant. You are being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. This card also brings justice if you are longing for justice. And justice kept coming out for you guys, so like I said, balance. Please know that the universal energies are working to bring everything back into order and that you don't need to force anything through with your will. If you had made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so that you can align yourself with improving the situation. If you are feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let it protect you. Advice for the collective. We have compromise. We have wait. We have no. So if you had a yes or no question on your mind, Spirit is saying no. Listen to your intuition and look for a sign. And both of those were really heavy energies in your reading today. And we have not the right time on the bottom if you believe. Alright. Affirmation of advice for the collective spirit. Thank you for all your messages today. Okay. It is always the right time to start. I am the guardian of my happiness. On the bottom, I am allowed to say no. Okay, collective, I hope this reading helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it to the end of my reading beginning. After many I can't even speak, but you know, it just feels like, because I'm a socially awkward person, so I tend to stumble over my words, but it just feels like in this reading I was super like all over the place at first and discombobulated, talking really softly. It could be an energy of just like having a fear of speaking up for yourself or fighting for yourself or being very soft spoken. It could be like that because I'm allowed to say no, right? And it could be that you're afraid to stumble over your words. But even if you do, as long as you get what you need to get out, as long as you say what you need to say, as long as you speak your truth and live in your truth, and you speak from your heart and your soul, then it will all be okay. Even like if your hands shake, as long as it feels good to you and you know you're doing right by yourself and your journey, then do what's best for you. Okay? That might have just been a channel message I need to get out real quickly. But like I was saying, I hope this reading helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. If you feel called to book a reading with me, the link is in the description and also in the about section of my channel. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. That's also in the about section of my channel. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next one.